The New York Stock Exchange faces stiff competition. Its success depends on capital from foreign markets and new growth in the form of initial public offerings of stock or IPOs. David Etheridge handles capital markets at the exchange.
We've been able to steadily perform and allow companies to come public here in a very, very program style that is really terrific about the U.S. capital markets because we're disclosure-based. And they know if they come here and start a process with the SEC, we have a window with investors, they can get public. So we're continuing to see a lot of flow from around the world.
The IPO process allows companies to raise money needed for growth and gives investors a chance to buy part ownership of the company and benefit from the firm's profits, if any, in the future. Etheridge says the exchange did 10 IPOs in January, raising $4.7 billion in capital. He compared that level of activity to what China has produced.
For a couple of years, China was putting out a lot of IPO capital in their local markets, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and then in Hong Kong as well. So when you looked at those three destinations, they were actually leading the IPO market in aggregate versus the United States. That reversed a couple of years ago, and actually the New York Stock Exchange has been the global leader for the last few years in terms of IPO capital raised.
According to thoughtful, seasoned traders at the exchange, the world economy is responsible for markets currently being unsettled. The market is undergoing a long-awaited correction, says Ben Willis of Albert Fried.
The trigger seems to be the central banks throughout the world readjusting their stimulus packages that have devalued their currencies. We're now seeing currencies being revalued, and that's having a direct impact on stocks.
Willis advises investors not to worry. He says the market correction is healthy, adding that people should buy what they know and understand. Think of it like a store, Willis says. When they have a sale, you should have your list ready of what you want to buy again. Bernard Shusman, VOA News, reporting from Wall Street.